Dublin, Ireland. Let's show our appreciation out here for both of these fighters.
Here, let me pause it real quick. Oh, man. I think you can call this card the Irish bash-up. You had Dennis Hogan get smashed up by, well, he wasn't stopped. It did go to decision, get beat up by James Metcalf. You had Gary Cully, the 6'2", 135-pounder, get bashed up by Jose Felix in 3 rounds. And you had Katie Taylor look like she was fighting at high altitude the first several rounds to lose a, majority decision to Chantelle Cameron to win or to retain her 140-pound undisputed titles. I'm TstreeTCONTROVERSY with Fight View 360, Introversial Media. I had it 6 rounds to 4 for Chantelle Cameron, but it could have been, it could have been 7 rounds to 3, if we're being honest. Katie Taylor has activated her rematch clause. Eddie Hearn was hurt, and I'm blaming Conor McGregor and MTK Global. Let's go listen to the cards. Take your time out. Like the video, subscribe. I am TstreeTCONTROVERSY with Fight View 360.
After 10 rounds of action here at the 3 Arena, we go to the judges' scorecards. Raul Caiz Jr., 95-95 even. Craig Metcalf and Patrick Morley both scored this bout 96-94 for your winner by majority decision. And still the undisputed super lightweight champion of the world, Chantelle Il Capo Cameron.
Well, what a performance by Chantelle Cameron. In this cauldron, in this atmosphere, she needed the performance of her life to wreck the homecoming.
We're going to listen to the post-fight interviews. Katie Taylor, she has one of those styles to where she's always looked like beatable, especially as she stepped up in competition because of what can be considered, a lack of head movement, like real defensive soundness. But she can fight. You can't take that away from her. She can fight. We're going to listen to our post-fight interview from Katie Taylor, which is right here. Oh, we got to pull up. I don't like the fact that sometimes the zone be on some weird shit. We're going to listen to our post-fight interview and the post-fight interview from Chantelle Cameron. By the way, Alicia Baumgartner on July the 15th is going to be taking on Christina Leonardo again in a rematch. She's the only person to beat her. Remember, Leonardo was supposed to fight, and I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. There's something about that Leonardo too. Something about that is this, my Mexican tongue. I identify as half black, half Irish, and half full-blooded Chicano, Mexicano. So this really hurt, like for me, like to see, my Celtic partner, sister, lose this fight. But I kind of thought, if I'm being honest, because boxing is fucked up, that she was going to get robbed. You see what I'm saying? So remember, Katie Taylor can go down and still have her 135-pound titles and defend those. And she still's got a hell of a lot of big fights out there. Alicia Baumgartner, Michaela Mayer, a rematch with Amanda Serrano, this rematch. So, she's got places to go. Even a rematch with Jessica McCaskill if she moves back down, or if Katie Taylor wants to test the waters again at 140. And even if Katie Taylor went, hold up. Let's listen to the post-fight interview. Take your time out, like the video, subscribe.
2 minutes. Let's head up into the ring then.
Sorry,
Andy, we'll pick up on this later on. Let's get up into the ring now and talk to the champion. Addy is there with Chantelle Cameron.
Chantelle, congratulations, the biggest win of your career. When you heard the scorecards and 95-95 initially, was you worried that it was going to go the other way?
Yeah, I was petrified. I've seen it before in boxing and it happened to my team before, so I was petrified. I thought, I'm not going to get this decision. It was a close fight. It was going to be a close fight. Katie's a great fighter. pound for pound best women boxer there is, and I turned up for the occasion.
You started really fast on the front foot, and that engine didn't stop all the way to round 10. Was that the game plan, to make sure it was pressure from the very first round?
Yeah, that's my strength. That's my forte, and it's always Jamie and Nige hold me back a few times because I get hit too much, but I don't mind getting hit. So it's just one of them where they let me off the leash.
She came on strong in the second half of the fight, I felt, especially the last couple of rounds. Was you scared that she was maybe done enough to nick it?
Yeah, I was. She's so fast, she's rapid, she's tough. She's one of the greatest female boxers there is. So yeah, I did. I thought maybe I've nicked some rounds here.
Stay there. I do want to stick with me. Katie, come in, Katie. The reception I expected, and also respect.
By the way, how many does that arena seat? It was let me tell you something. It was a great atmosphere. I was disappointed in the ring entrance of Katie Taylor, you know, because what Eddie Hearn did for Canelo, this is her homecoming. Basically, there was some chick up there singing, you know, it wasn't a very good entrance. It wasn't I wasn't impressed, you know, especially when you have the bar raised so high. So I'm thinking, it's Katie Taylor's homecoming. You know, I'm guessing they were saving it for probably the Amanda Serrano rematch, but let's go listen to Katie. She just looks sluggish real early. And maybe this will be the type of defeat for her that'll make her better, you know? Like to be like, you know what? Yeah, I got to go back and work harder.
Reception that you 100% deserve. Did you think you done enough to win the fight, Katie?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I have to obviously look back in the fight. It was obviously a very, very close fight. It's not how I wanted my homecoming to go, but I'm just so grateful for all the support regardless. Thank you so much. Congratulations to Chantelle on a fantastic performance, and thank you so much for this opportunity to fight for your belts, and looking forward to the rematch.
Indeed. Before we talk about the rematch, obviously, look, you're moving up in weight, naturally the bigger, stronger girl. Was you surprised how fast she was?
I wouldn't say I was surprised how fast she was. I expected everything that came my way. Just it was a tough battle. I grilled 10 rounds like I expected it to be. I guess I just came up short tonight, but I look forward to next time we face each other.
Let me bring in Eddie. Eddie. You heard Katie just say there she looks forward to the rematch. Obviously, there is a rematch clause in there. Do we go again straight away?
Yeah. Firstly, I just want to say congratulations to Katie and Chantelle.
Edward looks sick. Like, he looks like upset.
On showing us exactly.
I mean, remember, all of his, two of his big fighters just got smashed up tonight. Gary Cully. And in Ireland, you know, this is supposed to be a homecoming. Like, I'm coming home. That shit. I hate that fucking song, too.
Exactly what this sport is about. And thank you to Dublin for the most amazing week, the most amazing atmosphere I think we've experienced for a long time. That was another tremendous fight, a fight that could have gone either way. I think if it was going to go one way, I think the result was fair, but it was so close. And as you know, there is, of course, a rematch clause. We will be doing this fight again here in Dublin in autumn this year. We're going to go away, speak to the team. Tonight deserves and belongs to Chantelle Cameron. You know, she takes her position in boxing royalty in the female code. We'll give her the respect, and Katie Taylor remains a champion, remains undisputed at 135 pounds. We know she can campaign there, but I know there'll be only one thing on Katie Taylor's mind, and that's the rematch with Chantelle Cameron, which we'll see next.
Katie, just before I let you go, the final 3 rounds, I thought you banked those final 3 rounds. I thought you really started to come on strong. Did you start maybe a bit too slow, or did she start really faster than expected?
I thought I was boxing quite well in the early rounds to win those rounds. I obviously, it was very soon after the fight to comment on who won the rounds, but I knew it was obviously a close fight. Every single round was close, so well, what can you do? This is boxing.
This is boxing indeed, and I look forward to the rematch in the autumn. Congratulations, Katie. Chantelle, there was so much talk. There was so much talk in the build-up that if she becomes undisputed, what it does for her career. What does this do for your career, beating the great Katie Taylor?
Listen, I just last fight I beat McCaskill at 147, defending my belts again against Katie Taylor. Just beat two undisputed world champions. So speak to my team and see what's next for me. But I'm sick of keeping my belts. I want to go for some more belts.
Let me speak to your trainer, Jamie Moore, very quickly. Jamie, fantastic game plan. Obviously, it was all about her starting really fast on the front foot. She did exactly what you wanted her to do, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. She's capable of carrying it out. You know, I've said many times that a trainer can only be as good as the fighter, and the fighter's got to be able to carry the game plan out. She was phenomenal tonight. So was Katie, and that's why it made such a great fight. I did say it could be one of the best fights you'll ever see. What an unbelievable fight, so credit to both girls.
Last one from you, Chantelle. Obviously, look, majority of this crowd were for Katie, but what an atmosphere to fight in, right?
Yeah, unbelievable. Just unlucky that it weren't for me, but Katie's got a great following, great country to box in. I've had a good fight week, even though I was the underdog and I was getting a lot of booze in that, but I showed character, I showed that I'm a proper fighter. Brought my belts here, put my belts up against pound for pound best, and I'll come out on top, so I showed some guts there as well.
Congratulations, Chantelle, and still undisputed queen, 140 pounds. And the big fights keep coming next week. We're in Manchester.
Sheesh. So here's the thing. I don't think that Katie Taylor can beat Chantelle Cameron. If she starts faster, she does have a chance. She's got to tighten up, because a lot of times, if you notice, a lot of Katie Taylor shots are like slap punches. You know, she'd be slapping. She's got to clean up on that, you know, and it may be, you know, because she was going home, I don't know, but she just didn't look there the first early round. She's got to start faster in the rematch. But of course, Chantelle Cameron, she's still the bigger fighter, and she's going to come out, you know, understanding that, okay, all right, she should expect that Katie Taylor's going to come out, you know, firing earlier than she did, because Katie Taylor didn't really start like really getting off until about round 5 or 6 or so, give or take. So, like I said, to be honest, I'm just glad that the girl got the win. You know, there wasn't no shenanigans there, because that wouldn't have helped Katie Taylor in her growth. So, rematch in autumn. Take a time out, like the video, subscribe. I'm TstreeTCONTROVERSY with Fight View 360. Shout out to Jose Felix for fucking up Gary Cully. Thanks for watching.